Hey, this is Lisa for the Buzz About. We are at the 2015 XPoNential Music Festival. Lucky enough to be joined by Gina Chavez. Gina, thanks for taking a few minutes.
Hello.
The latest release is Up.Rooted. It's been critically acclaimed, but you had me at Save Me, which is the first track off of the album, which is a testament to the entire album and why you should purchase the entire record. But I think the latest music video release, shot in El Salvador, is a testament to who you are as a person and as an artist. Can you tell us a little bit about that video and the journey?
Yeah, so I assume we're talking about Siete Day.
Yes.
Yeah, so Siete Day is a song that was really inspired by, I spent 8 months in El Salvador with my beautiful girlfriend Jody. And, you know, I think when you go experience any part of the world, you know, but really live with people, we went to go serve and give of ourselves, and I think we received so much love in return that it was actually pretty overwhelming, you know, to go and try to, you know, go be something for somebody else, and then the whole time you're just being given to, you know, and that was kind of a hard lesson to learn, really, but just came out with so much love. And so Siete Day, you know, it's a song that encompasses a lot. The actual bus, the 7D bus that took us from Soyapango into into San Salvador, you know, it kind of had a special place in our hearts because it was like our connection to the rest of the city and the rest of the country. And at the same time, you know, if you know anything about Central America, a lot of times the bus system is kind of the hotbed for gangs, for extortion. And, you know, we experienced that in the first time that we tried to use the 7D bus. It wouldn't come. And, you know, if you have to wait longer than a minute to maybe 3 minutes for a bus there, something is wrong. And so, you know, it never came, and we read the next day in the papers that the owners of the 7D bus route were so upset at the gang members for killing their bus drivers that they shut the route down for a day. And, you know, I think just that experience alone kind of, you know, it was a huge reality check for us.
Right.
And what the girls that we were teaching, what the environment is that they're living in, and what the environment is that we live in normally, you know. And so we spent 8 months with these girls, with the nuns who, you know, ran the school, with all of the workers, and it was hard to leave after 8 months, you know. And so anyway, so I think Siete Day, the song, you know, it's a party song because the buses there are kind of like a big party in the sense that they're colorful, they blare, you know, reggaeton, which is kind of like Latin hip-hop music. And, you know, so I was like, well, if we're gonna write a song about El Salvador called the Siete Day, like, it's gotta be a reggaeton, you know. But the song itself kind of, you know, traverses our experiences there, from meeting with, you know, just being with the girls, to being a, you know, essentially kind of gringas in this third world country and being like, how do we get off the bus and how do we, you know, do this whole thing, to the gangs, to everything. So it's kind of a ride through El Salvador, and, you know, we wanted to make sure and include that in the video, and being able to shoot it there with the girls and, you know, on a 7D bus was pretty wild. So
Yeah, and you have the college fund, which you can find on Gina's website, and people can donate. So it's just a wonderful, and so you're continuing your mission.
Yeah, no, and that was totally, you know, Jody really kind of had that vision, you know, like, as I said, it's hard to leave after 8 months when you've, you know, we came to know these girls because we woke up with them in the morning at 5 a.m. and we'd, you know, they would do chores and we'd do breakfast and morning prayer and all this kind of stuff. And then, you know, and then at the end of the day, we'd come back together after school and, you know, we'd do homework, we'd play basketball, we'd cook dinner. And so it's like, we've lived with them for 8 months, you know. And so at the end of it, you know, Jody said, hey, what if we started a college scholarship fund? And both of us were kind of like, I don't know how to do that, but let's try, you know, and let's see if the girls even want to go to college,
Right.
you know. And so, yeah, so basically we've been supporting 4 girls. Mostly we've been supporting 3 girls, and we just added a new student, and if all goes well, we should have 2 graduates next year.
Wow.
And they're 5-year programs for the most part, as opposed to 4-year programs here. And yeah, it's really been pretty wild to see the community come and support music, but also come and support these girls that they've never met, you know, and so it's cool to kind of see the music be a bridge for something that can really change lives.
Right. Nice. WXPN embraced the album pretty quickly. So can you speak to what a station like XPN means to you?
Oh my gosh, yeah. WXPN, I mean, I think even as a listener in Austin, I mean, obviously we have, we've got KUT and KUTX, and so we love our public radio, and we love NPR stations, and so like World Cafe, gosh, I've been listening to that forever. So it's so cool to be here at the festival and to have the full band. I've been traveling mostly on my own or with a smaller portion of my band. And so the fact that we can come and be supported, by outlets like Buzzbout, and to be here with the WXPN Festival at XPoNential Fest is really kind of a dream come true. This is really exciting for us. So we, as an indie artist, we could not do this without the support of a community, and I love that we have the chance to expand that community.
Yeah, no, it's great. And just quickly, the album artwork, I guess it's kind of old-fashioned in this day and age, but I am a huge fan of that cover photo. Can you just quickly tell us about that?
Yeah, for sure. Well, so the album's bilingual, and in a sense, it's almost like two albums. When you're talking in radio world, when you say Latin music, that gets lumped into a very small box, and I feel like we don't necessarily fit in that box, because we're not really playing Tejano music or, regional Mexican music, which in Texas is a lot of the stations, and I think around the country that's a lot of the Latin stations, or it's Latin pop music. And we don't kind of fit in any of those, so it's like, stations like WXPN, like KUTX, like KEXP, like those are the stations that we really kind of find a home in, because we're bridging, kind of indie, English language music with indie alternative Spanish language music. And because of that, the album being bilingual, and my name Gina Chavez kind of speaks to that, but then the album title is Up.Rooted, which is in English. And so I wanted the cover art to speak to Latinos without being too on the nose, and so anyway, so we wanted to do kind of the Dia de los Muertos look, but not be super goth about it, and I was so fortunate to work with an amazing celebrity photographer, Judson Baker, and a phenomenal makeup artist, Ashley Ray Hancock. And the two of them, who had never met each other, came together and really helped create something beyond my wildest dreams.
It's stunning.
Thank you.
It really is. Well, we are going to let you go, but check out Up.Rooted, the latest release from Gina, and visit GinaChavez.com. Find her on social media. I found you on Twitter. Is that easy? All right, thanks. We are out.